Do you feel disrespected if your submissive approaches you and communicates that she thinks you're expecting too much? Oh, that would be my response to her. That would be my response to her. I would just laugh. That's so funny. That's such a funny thought. So, no, build a bridge and get the fuck over it. Yeah, my expectations are intense. But I will never, ever ask my submissive to do something she is incapable of. Therefore, if I ask it of you, you are capable of doing it. Therefore, I expect obedience. Period. I will never set you up for failure. I will always, ever, only set you up for success. So if I ask you to do something, I know you didn't say this. I know you didn't say this. Then don't look at the camera right now. I'm just saying, if I ask you to do something as my submissive, and this is the mentality I had as a personal trainer too. Feel the intensity? This is the exact mentality I had as a personal trainer. I had this conversation with my personal training clients because they whine and cry and but I don't want it. It's so hard. I can't. And I hate that. I know your physical limits better than you. My personal training clients. I'm the one with the qualifications here. I'm the one doing your measurements. I'm the one doing your fitness tests. I'm the one watching your body. I'm the one who specializes in kinesiology. I'm the one who can see all this shit about you. I'm the one who've been trained to do this. Yes, you can. I am here to set you up for success. I am not here to set you up for failure. Therefore, if I ask you to do it, you can do it. It is possible of you to do it. It might not be easy. It might not be enjoyable. I don't really give a shit. Because if everything I ask you to do is easy or enjoyable, and that's the only way you can obey, that's the only way you can submit, you are not submitted. You are operating out of selfishness and you are getting exactly what you want. That is not submission. So, no, I would laugh in her face. I would laugh in her face and say, okay, sorry you feel that way. And I look forward to seeing your rituals again tomorrow. Now, this is not to say you do not help out your submissive nods. Now, this is not to say that when your submissive is struggling, you don't help them. Big difference. Big difference. When my submissive is coming to me, genuinely trying, but struggling, that is something I will respond. That is something I will respond to. And she is trying. And she's doing it. And she's doing the best that she can. But she is struggling. And I'm seeing something happen here. That's something I'm going to address. And I'm going to get to the root of it. And a lot of times, it's not disobedience for disobedience sake. Most of the time, it's not. The majority of the time, it's not. The majority of the time, it's not even mindlessness. It's some other something in her heart, in her mind, is going on, and it's affecting how she's viewing things. It's affecting her energy. It's just affecting her perspective, her paradigm. And I will absolutely jump in and absolutely help you. But the conversation is different. The conversation is, I want to serve you. I want to please you. I'm not complaining. I'm just struggling. Will you help me? Versus, you ask this of me. This is too much. I don't think I can do this. Your expectations. You see the difference in mentality. And fellow daydreamer, I was not saying that you had the second mentality. I wasn't trying to quote you on that. That's just how I look at it. Not setting your sub up for failure is so key. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't want her to fail. I want her to feel good about herself, because the more successful she is in her submission to me, the more it's going to incentivize more. She's going to do something. She's going to get rewarded. It's going to be a positive experience. It's going to build confidence. She's going to want to do it again. that's the pattern that I want. So no. And I want her to face hard things. And I want her to go through hard things. That she realizes that I have her back, number one. And that she has some of my strength and some of my power that she can rely on for support. But at the same time, I want her to know that she has territory that she can take out in the world. And that doesn't encroach on my space. It doesn't encroach on my territory. It doesn't encroach on my power. She needs to be able to stand up for herself and not be bullied and not be threatened and not be intimidated. I want her to be able to confront things and not just, be steamrolled over out in the world when I'm not there. So yeah, I will ask her to do hard things. I will ask her to do things that will make her face some shit and dig deep. But it's so she can do it with me in a safe context so she can go out there, all of this bullshit out in the world, and feel like she has a semblance of power. That's my goal. That's my motivation. Do I periodically tell her how much she's grown? I would like to think that I do. Kitten, do I tell you? Do I praise your growth often enough? All the time. Okay.